Welcome to this course in which I'm going to teach you how to create a new product every month and launch a new product every month. And this is a great skill to have. Now, why is this skill important? Well, a lot of the successful marketers out there are good at launching new products consistently. And that's the thing with internet marketing is that you always have to have fresh new products out there. So this course is going to go over that. I create new products every month for a membership, and sometimes I choose to also launch them. So in terms of the product creation part, I've got that patted down. It's become second nature for me to create products. So I'll give you some tips on how to do that in this course. And I will show you all the other things you need to do in order to have a successful launch. In this video, I want to show you how I generate ideas for the products that I create. And what I try to do is I just try to get ideas from other products. I try to see what the hottest selling products are, and then I just try to create a course on that topic. I try to make the product better, or I try to make a product on that same topic but from a different angle, or I just try to use my own voice. Okay, so here I am on warriorplus.com. This is a network where you can find products for sale. This is where you can sell your products, or this is a network where affiliates can find products to promote. Okay, you can go to the deal of the day. This is the product of the day chosen by the owner of warriorplus.com, and usually these are high quality products. Okay, so basically you want to model your product on best selling products or high quality products. You could also go to top products of the day, which you can see here, the list of the top 10 products. You could also see the top products from the day before, or the last 7 days, or the last 30 days. So you could just go down this list and look for a product that resonates with you, or something that you'd be interested in learning about. So number one here, it says powerful software. So obviously that's not going to apply to you. Number two is companion publishing profits. If you're interested in something related to that, you click on that. Something that caught my attention here was number five, passive profits masterclass. And this looks like a course that teaches about how to get passive income streams. So that's something I'm interested in. So I'd probably click on that, read the sales page, and I'd probably even buy the course and try to get ideas from it. And if you don't want to spend your own money, you could just read the sales copy, just try to guess what it's about, and then go on Google and do your own research and just try to create a product similar to that, but just based on the information you derived from a different source. Okay, aside from warriorplus.com, you could also go to the warriorforum.com. Um, and this is a forum for internet marketers, and you just go to the Warrior Special Offer section. And these are products uh, being sold by other marketers here. And again, you want to look for a high quality product, or a product that's a best selling product that has sold thousands of copies. Because if you create a similar product to that on the same topic, chances are likely that people are going to buy it, right? Okay, so there's the wireform.com. There's also jvzoo.com. I'm not logged in right now, but if you have a JVZoo account, or if you register, when you're in the site, when you're logged in, you could see what the top selling products of the day are, or the last 7 days, and so on. So it's a similar idea to what I did on the Warrior Plus network. Okay, so those are the main ways that I generate ideas for creating my products. Doing the research is usually the most difficult and time consuming part of product creation. Once you've taken down your notes and you finish your research, it's time to start creating your product. And there are many ways to create a product. You could write an ebook, you could outsource it, you could create audio lessons, and so on. And what I do is I just create video lessons. For me, that's the fastest. I don't have to worry about sitting down and typing down a 10-page document. What I do is I type down, or I brainstorm on the Word document, a list of the topics that I'm going to be talking about in my video course. I try to brainstorm a list of, say, 10 topics at least, and then I talk about 5 to 7 of them, whatever you feel comfortable with, as long as you're providing quality content to your customers, because they are going to be spending their hard-earned money on your product. You don't want to sell them a piece of garbage. So you got to make sure that your customers are getting something out of your product. Okay, so that's one of the first things you do after you've done research. You brainstorm a list of the topics for each video lesson in your product. Okay, and what I use is Camtasia to record the screen. If you can't afford Camtasia right now, you could do Google search for free software tools, video creation tools, or screen capture tools online. Okay, and so yeah, that's what I'm doing right now here. As you can see, I just use a Word document. You could use a PowerPoint if you want, but for me, I just try to be simple and try to make it as easy as possible. So what I'm doing here is creating a video screen capture of me talking about these notes that I've typed down on my Word document. Okay, I've got the title of the video topic here, creating your product. So as it says here, it's what I'm doing right now. Okay, so hopefully I've got my message across here, and this is the way I create my products. I'm not going to go into how to write your own ebooks or other types of products, because that's just not what I do. So with that said, hopefully you learned something from this lesson and how easy it is to create your video lessons. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next video lesson here. Okay, so let's talk about writing your sales letter. And this is something that's usually done after creating your product, although sometimes it can be done before or while you're creating your product. Because when you're writing your sales letter, you could get ideas of what you're going to be talking about in your product. Okay, so this is something that I do sometimes, and sometimes I write the sales letter afterwards. So it all depends on the situation. Now, if you do not know how to write sales letters, you could outsource this, or you could just learn how to do it yourself. You're going to have to invest in books and courses. Of course, you could also learn for free. You could do a Google search. Maybe there might be some YouTube videos that teach how to write sales letters or how to copyright. And yeah, and you also want to learn from reading other sales letters. Okay, you could actually just copy some of them, not word by word, but just copy how they're done and just put in your own words, put in your own story. So that's one thing that most marketers do, is to try to collect a swipe file. Okay, try to have a swipe file of over 100 or even hundreds of sales letters that you can copy or take notes from. Okay, but of course, do not plagiarize from anybody. Okay, another option to writing your sales letters is to use software tools. There are software tools out there that can create the sales letter for you. You just open up the software and you just answer a few questions, such as the name of your product, the benefits and features, and so on. Now, the problem with these software tools is a lot of times the sales letter that it puts out it seems like it was written by a robot, so you may have to do some editing. And for that, I recommend you buy this book on Amazon. It's called Bon Halbert's. Actually, it's a book by Bon Halbert, and the title of the book is The Halbert Copywriting Method Part 3. And Bon Halbert is the son of the great copywriting master Gary Halbert. Okay, but the Halbert Copywriting Method Part 3 teaches you how to edit a rough draft of a sales letter. So this is great for editing sales letters that are created by these sales letter software tools. Okay, it helps you, or it teaches you how to smooth it out and make it more appealing. Okay, great. So you created your product and you've written your sales letter. Okay, so now you're good to go. But if you want to increase the value of your product or your funnel, it's best if you add upsells and downsells. Now, again, this is optional, but this is going to increase your chances of success because you're going to make more money if you offer upsells and downsells, and you're going to attract more affiliates. So, if you're not familiar with funnels, usually the way they work is you have a product that you would sell, and then when people buy your product, they would immediately be taken to an upsell offer to buy something that's related to your main product, and you could sell this for a higher price. And if they turn that down, they could be presented with a downsell offer where they could buy that product for a lower price. But of course, you would just take out some bonuses or have some reason for offering them a discount on that upsell. Okay, so every business that I can think of offers upsells. Amazon, McDonald's, it doesn't matter what business you're in, you need upsells to increase the sales you make per customer. Okay, and now when you're building these funnels, a great tool you could use is ClickFunnels. It's a software tool that I use to create my own sales funnels. It makes it a lot easier. Okay, so upsells and downsells, creating them can be a lot of hassle, especially if you have more than one upsell. Some marketers create up to 3 or 4 upsells. Okay, now another alternative to this, if you don't want to create more products to offer as upsells in your funnel, instead of creating more products, you can just offer the resale rights to your main product and also private label rights if you want. So basically, let's say you have a product on how to drive traffic to your website. You would sell that on the front end, and when people buy that, you could offer them the opportunity to buy resale rights so that they can resell that course. And if they buy the resale rights, you could offer them another upsell where you could sell them the private label rights, meaning that they could edit the product and resell the product. Now that you've created your products and set up your funnel, you're all ready to go and start selling. But one thing I recommend you do is to list your products on a platform or a network that will handle paying out the affiliate commissions for you and that will help you in getting affiliates. And the top platforms or networks out there are JVZoo, Warrior Plus, and ClickBank. Now, if you're not in the make money online niche or the internet marketing niche, then I recommend you sell on ClickBank. But if you're on the make money or internet marketing niche, JVZoo and Warrior Plus are very good for those niches. They attract a lot of affiliates. Okay, they provide the buy now buttons for you. They pay you instantly through PayPal, and of course, there's no need for a merchant account. And same with ClickBank. If you list your products on ClickBank, you don't need a merchant account. But I recommend you test out other networks out there, see what works best for your types of products and your business, and also the situation that you're in. Okay, so lastly, I want to provide a case study in this video. It's my case study. I had a product launch on JVZoo in January of this year. I had it open for 7 days. I generated between 15 to 20,000. I'm not sure the exact numbers. I'm just estimating here. And what I did was, after it closed, I relisted it on the Warrior Plus network a couple months later in the month of March as a spring break special. I listed it again for 7 days. It probably did around half the amount of sales as it did on JVZoo originally. But probably, the reasons for this were that I listed it too soon. Okay, it was, and a lot of the affiliates who promoted the second time, they also promoted the first time, and so a lot of their customers and subscribers were already exposed to this product, and a lot of them already bought it the first time they saw it in January. Okay, so there could be various other reasons, but anyways, I listed it again on the Warrior Plus network in the month of May. So this is the third time of me launching this product, and again, I didn't change anything for the product. I didn't update it. I didn't do anything for it. I just relisted it on Warrior Plus in the month of May as part of my birthday special, and I listed it for 3 days. And to my surprise, it did the same amount of sales, if not more, than when it originally launched in January for that 7 day listing. So that just goes to show you that, things are very unpredictable in this business. It's best for you to test things out, because what works for me may not work for you. You just got to go out there and just execute and just put in the work. Now, one of the big keys to your success is going to be the promotion efforts of your affiliates and your JV partners. Okay, so once you've created your funnel, you've listed your products, now let's go ahead and focus on launching your product. You need a JV page. Actually, this is optional, but if you have a JV page, you know what? You're going to be taken more seriously by potential affiliates and JV partners. When I'm looking to promote something as an affiliate, I'm looking for products to promote. If they don't have a JV page, chances are I'm not going to promote the product. Although I have promoted products that do not have JV pages, but if they have a JV page, the more likely I'm going to promote their product. I scan JV launch calendars such as Muncheye for products to promote, and that's what I recommend you do. Is that when you have a product launch coming, is to list your product on one of these many JV launch calendars, such as Muncheye. I just use Muncheye, but if you want, you could use other JV launch calendars. And what I'm talking about is websites where they list upcoming product launches, okay? Because you want to get exposure and you want affiliates to take notice of your upcoming product launch. Okay, now when on your JV page, you also want to have an opt-in form on there, because you want to build a list of JVs and affiliates so that in the future, when you have other product launches, you can easily notify them. Okay, they don't have to go out looking for you. You could just notify them of your upcoming product launch. Okay, you also want to contact other marketers in your niche who may potentially want to promote your product. Okay, you also want to offer a cash contest. Again, this is optional, especially if you don't have any money. But if you do have the capital, you can go ahead and hold a cash contest to attract affiliates. You can offer cash prizes for the top 10 affiliates. You can offer speed prizes and others. If you want to get ideas on how to create cash, or on the type of cash contest you could have, try to see what other vendors or product launchers are offering as cash prizes for their contests, and how they model their contests. Okay, and you also want to email updates to your JVs and affiliates during the launch, and also remind them to promote your product, because after all, there are several product launches going on every day, and you are competing for the attention of your affiliates.